What's up? It's your boy, Lester Sanders, host of my new motivational series, H.O.P.E, helping other people excel. What's up? It's your boy, Lester Sanders here with another edition of H.O.P.E, helping other people excel, your inspiration, motivation, and empowerment outlet for goal and dream achievement. For today's episode, you know how I do. I simply want to paint a picture in a frame, a word picture on the canvas of life, a picture of a hunger for more. So you say you want to be successful, and you say you want to accomplish your goals and your dreams. Here's the answer to the start or foundation of your journey. There's no way around it. You have to be hungry. You have to have a hunger, a strong burning desire or craving for the success, for the goals, or for the dream that you see. I gotta keep it 100 with you. If you don't have a hunger for more, most likely in today's highly competitive 21st century global society, it might be hard for you to get from where you are to where you want to be. How great are your desires? How great are your cravings? How great are your hunger pangs? How great is your appetite for the success, for the goals, and for the dream that you desire? You saw LeBron James get those 2 rings and now on a quest for number 3. You saw Steve Jobs with Apple and his legacy still lives on. You see what Oprah is doing with her own network. You see friends getting those acceptance letters to their dream colleges. You see others thriving in their business or family doing well. You see what others are driving and what they are living in. And more often than not, they simply had a big appetite for what they have or are experiencing. Let me slow it down a minute, because I promise you that if your appetite grows and your taste buds begin to get familiar with more, there's no overnight success. As I told you before in this series, success will not just fall into your lap. You're going to have to work hard, extremely hard, for whatever it is that you want. And that, my friends, is where a lot of people fall off. If you look at success as an iceberg, there is a difference between what people see versus what really happens behind the scene. That's why you got to have a hunger for more. Far too many times, people only look at the part of the iceberg that is sticking out of the water, which is the glamour part of success that we all fall in love with. With any success also comes the hard work part. It's that part up under the water that you gotta embrace. You gotta embrace the risk, the persistence, the failure, the delayed versus instant gratification, the long, tiring hours of work, the universal habits of success, and the sacrifice. People, young and old, educators, youth service providers, ask me all the time as I speak around the nation, what was your secret to success? And my answer begins with 100% of the times is I simply had a hunger for more. It was my hunger that drove me to successfully navigate through the numerous inner city distractions while being raised in Canton, Ohio. It was my hunger that drove me to rise above the adversity that comes along with being raised in an impoverished single parent home. Please hear me clearly. You got to have Wright brothers hunger. Orville and Wilbur Wright had a hunger for more. These 2 brothers had, in the late 1800s, this crazy idea, this vision, and this crazy appetite for a new way of travel, which had never been done before, through the air. Why? Because their appetite outgrew a horse and buggy. Their appetite outgrew travel just by boat and train. They had a hunger to get from point A to point B much faster. If you really, really want to be successful, your hunger will take you past what seems impossible. Your hunger will take you past the opposition. Your hunger will take you past the obstacles, and your hunger will take you past the adversity. Your hunger will take you past your self-imposed limitations. And yes, your hunger will even take you past your pain. The picture that was painted should be vivid enough that you can hang it up in your room. You have to have a hunger for more. How big is your appetite? I'm out of time, but certainly not out of message. It's your boy, Lester Sanders, on a mission of helping other people excel, reminding you, in the words of Langston Hughes, to hold fast to dream, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow. Until next time, you got to have a hunger for more.
tattoo.